Okay, gamers and game meds, what is going on? My name is Keysworn, and some of you may know me as Tenek127 Gaming, and welcome back to another video. And guys, in today's video, I want to talk to y'all more about Wild Hearts S. However, if you want to stay updated on all things Wild Hearts, make sure you are liking today's video, subscribing to the channel if you are new, and let's go ahead and get on into today's topic. So, for a quick recap, and let me just get this out of the way now. This video is speculation, alright? I'm coming in here with evidence. Don't get me wrong, but nothing has been confirmed by Koei Tecmo, EA, or, anyone that has anything to do with Wild Hearts. I just want to get that little disclaimer out there now. This is all speculation based on a little something I found in the demo of Wild Hearts S for Nintendo Switch 2. So, like I was saying before, recap. About a month or two ago, I made you guys a video talking about Wild Hearts S for the Switch 2. Long story short, I was telling y'all, about some of the improvements and the things that they were adding to the game. We actually do have now have a price on the game. The game's actually going to be, I believe, $39.99 on the Nintendo eShop. However, they've made, some significant improvements. There's been, some gameplay balancing. There's been an increase to the amount of players you can play with in the game. You can now play with 4 players. Enjoy the gameplay in the background, by the way. I'll let you guys see that for yourselves in today's video. And, they've just done all sorts of things. But the Nintendo Switch 2 version was said to be its own version. These updates weren't coming to the other platforms or anything like that. These are all specifically stuff for the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Wild Hearts. And which is why I was given the name Wild Hearts S. Well, guess what? I was able to find something in-game that may indicate that Koei Tecmo may have other plans. Now, I know EA was in charge of, the original Wild Hearts. They were the publisher for it. So I don't know if it was a temporary contract. I don't know if EA is still in charge of that version. I don't know if Koei Tecmo has got the rights to it now. I have no clue how any of that works or, how any of that's being done in the background. Like I said earlier in the video, Koei Tecmo nor EA have said a thing about it. So we don't know. But I'm going to show you guys a little screenshot here on the video that I just want to talk to y'all about real quick when it comes to Wild Hearts S, and ask you, why would this feature be implemented into the game? So I'm going to show you guys, we were on a hunt and all that fun stuff. Actually, the hunt you guys are watching right here in this video, you'll probably recognize some of the names. And I happened to notice something. I was just playing around with the chat feature in the game, because unlike the PlayStation, Xbox, and PC version, you can't actually, just type in the chat. There's only preset messages in the Switch 2 version. That's one thing that is actually different between all the games. In the Xbox, PC, and PlayStation version, you can use the presets, or you can actually type messages in the chat. Well, I noticed here there are controller indicators by every online person's name in the game. And these are, these symbols that are used for when a game is crossplay, to show whether they're playing on another console platform or PC and stuff like that. Everyone here, has like a regular, like controller shaped icon, because everyone obviously playing in this demo is playing from Nintendo Switch 2. Well, if there were no plans for crossplay for the Switch 2 version, why are these here? Why put this in the game if there's no plans, to have any type of crossplay with Xbox, PlayStation, or anything whatsoever? It's a very interesting concept, because, if I were Koei Tecmo, and, or hell, even if I was EA, we all know that Monster Hunter Wilds is having some up and down times right now, mostly due to PC optimization. Wilds is a solid game. I have my own gripes with Wilds, but that's stuff for another video. But Wild Hearts, the fans have been begging for, to come back, be given another chance. Some are even begging for a sequel. You've shown this new and improved version on Switch 2, and mind you, it runs solid. solid, 50 FPS optimized pretty well for Switch 2. It's running pretty good on all the other consoles right now and everything. With, just a little bit of work, y'all could make a very solid cross-play Monster Hunter competitor and have an advantage of a platform that Monster Hunter Wilds is not on, being the Switch 2, while it's one of the most successful selling consoles right now. Now I'm crazy, right, guys? I'm crazy. That wouldn't work out. That wouldn't be a logical thing to do, would it? No, of course not. Why would EA or Koei Tecmo do that? It's like, they like money or want the game to... They would have to like money or want the game to succeed or something to do something that crazy. I'm crazy, right, guys? I'm just saying. There's a window of opportunity here for Wild Hearts. And are EA and Koei Tecmo going to capitalize? Or are they going to sleep on it? And I think this little indicator may just be a clue that they are considering capitalizing. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Y'all enjoyed today's video? Smash that like. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.